We live in a very non-vegan world, and vegans make up such a small part of this world. And the farmers who grow our crops, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they probably aren't vegan. So when it comes to the production of food, animals really aren't very high on their list of priorities.
Yes, we are living in a non-vegan world, but that doesn't mean that vegans cannot change their lifestyle and affect the number of animals getting killed. Even though this topic is about crop deaths, the same applies to all animal deaths caused by human activities. If vegans can't eliminate those deaths, they could certainly try not to cause and contribute to it as much. But that's the thing, they don't want to. There are vegans who, for example, go rock climbing or go on vacation abroad. All of that is done not out of some necessity, but out of boredom, sport, or pleasure. They don't care if animals get killed in the process. It's not high on their list of priorities, and that has nothing to do with the fact that we are living in a non-vegan world. Then he is arguing that farmers who kill those animals are probably non-vegans, who don't care about animals. But if vegans want to be in the same business, they would probably do the same, which means that the world being non-vegan isn't the issue here.
So here's an angle that I don't hear many people use, but we should definitely use it more. And that is that the farms of the world are pretty much all run by non-vegans. So anything to do with crop harvesting currently is going to have some kind of animal harm involved in it, because of this fucked up carnist world we live in that vegans are actually trying to change. You think if we ran the farms of the world, we'd be smothering crops with pesticide or shooting deers or beating orangutans with clubs? Hell no. These people would be penalised legally, and we'd be actively working at switching to minimal harm systems like vertical farming, which would massively reduce or even eliminate harm to animals and insects. So please don't blame vegans for the current carnist crop farming system we have, in a world where vegans are a tiny minority who are not yet powerful enough to change this.
Well, considering the fact that a lot of vegans believe that using pesticides or shooting animals isn't an issue because we are, quote-unquote, protecting our crops, then it wouldn't be an issue to do the same even if vegans were running farms. And of course, living in a non-vegan world has nothing to do with vegans holding that belief. Blaming the current state of the world for shortcomings of vegans is just a poor excuse.